Fantastic stuff. Crystal Palace versus Leicester. Have to congratulate Flash there for taking that Palace win. I did not. What did you go for in that match, Nigel?
I went for both teams to score or over 2.5 goals. I fancy goals. I think it was both teams to score, but Arsenal are absolutely dreadful. They're in big turmoil at the moment. Crystal Palace looking very, very good at home. Sam Allardyce has made them very strong at the back, which you would expect from Sam Allardyce's size, but they look good going forward as well. He's getting the best out of Sahara. He's getting the best out of Punchin. They've got goals in them. Flash was giving us insight last week, and he was the first one to tell us that Palace were looking good. I fancy Palace very, very strong for this game. 1.8 is a general price. I think Leicester, I know they're doing really well under Craig Shakespeare, but they have a huge match now against Atletico Madrid in midweek. The game is well in their capability of getting to the semi-finals. They only trailed 1-0 from the first leg, so they've got it all to play for. I don't necessarily think they'll make many changes, but I do think that is the extra impetus that Crystal Palace needs. And I think Palace at 1.8 here are one of our better bets in the Premier League. I think they'll win, and I think they'll win quite well as well. I think Leicester have one eye on that game, and I think Palace will fully capitalise on that, and a home win for me.
Yeah, a question here. Do you think that Leicester can beat Atletico Madrid on their turf?
I think they can. Yeah, I think they can. The trouble is with Atletico Madrid, they're very strong defensively. But with one goal in Champions League, it's all to play for. So the trouble with that, if Atletico Madrid do score, they've got that away goal. So I think they can win it. Whether they qualify, that's a different matter.
Yeah. So what are you thinking, Flash? Crystal Palace 1.8, not a bad price at all.
I've got to leave the game alone. And the reason I've got to leave the game alone is because I can't go under because it could be a goal fest like Everton and Leicester. I can't go over because I think that both teams will sit deep. I just think that every single option is available. So it's not like me, but I'm going to have to pass, especially when Crystal Palace have done us so many favours in the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, not bad. So yeah, it's actually, I think this is actually your first pass in the whilst you've been doing shows with us. So that's very interesting. I'm actually going to go. I'm going to taking the over 2.5 goals priced at 2. I just think Crystal Palace can score those by themselves. They're at home. We saw what they did against Arsenal. Leicester, even though they had their Champions League match, lost to Everton 4-2. We saw plenty of goals there as well. I like the overs, over 2.5 goals, 2 there with Pinnacle.